Guys, you need to treat your money like blood. Good morning and welcome to episode number 47, I think, of In the Car with Clint. I'm just leaving DC, Dry Creek, our distribution center. There's lots of DC acronyms, and I'll be honest, starting to get to the pointy end of things I know. So In the Car with Clint might just be a 50 episode thing around tips and that, and then it might have to change to something else. But today, Dry Creek is extra stinky today. Today, I want to talk to you about treating money like blood. Now, this is an idea that comes from a book. I think it's The Pumpkin Plan. Very good book to read if anyone's looking for something nice, easy read. I listen to it on the audio, audible.com. I am not affiliated at all. And it talks about cash or money, whatever version of money you work in, being the lifeblood of a business. If the business is a body, the heart pumps money around the business to keep it alive. If you run out of cash, everything else stops. Now, we've talked about sales ruling the world and salespeople being the most important people in your business. The sales that rule the world are not going to benefit you until they convert to cash. Now, my dad is a very successful business person, and he always said to me, a sale's not a sale till it's paid for. And he always said to me, if someone is at 60 days terms or 90-day terms with you constantly, it is only a matter of time before they go broke. Now, there are situations where I've dealt with people that that's not the case. I've got customers that I've seen live in 60 to 90 days, but it is a good rule of thumb. Now, if your business needs cash because it's blood, you need to work out the best possible ways to make sure that the business has cash. Now, obviously, you need to be a profitable business. That's taken care of in how much you charge for things and all that. We'll talk about that in another video. But you need to find ways to ensure that the cash comes into your business as fast as possible. Now, there's obviously different methods of taking payment. So you can have FPOS, cash, check if you're 400 years old. But it's about making those ways as seamless as possible. Now, I've talked about this in videos before, but I'm going to say it again. 7-day invoices are not a thing anymore. If you are a tradesperson and you are doing work for someone, you need to expect payment upon completion of the work and stand in front of them with an FPOS machine until they pay you. That is it. You've done the work. You wouldn't go to a bakery and take a loaf of bread and come back in 7 days and be like, yeah, man, here's the payment for the bread. You pay for it when you get it. Now, I'm almost kind of bullish on you pay for it before you get it. But I don't think, definitely in South Australia, you're not allowed to charge before the work's done, and that's designed to protect the consumer, so I get that. But you can remove these roadblocks. You can have an FPOS machine in your car now. You can have a Square. You can have the payment facility on your person. You couldn't do that 30 years ago. You had to accept checks. The days are gone. So you want to remove any blockages that are in front of people around paying you. So you want to make it easy. You want to make sure your invoices are correct and there's no errors on them. You want to make sure that they're legal and you've got your ABN, etc. on them. If they're going to pay you by direct debit, you want to make sure that your bank details are there clearly. Now, for me, I take it to the next level. And I encourage my people to pay me on time, because it's one thing to say it's easy to pay them. So you're removing the roadblocks. My next thing is making it even enticing to pay us. Now, you can work out how that might work for you. You could send the accounts department a handwritten note and a bunch of flowers every time they pay you early. You can ring them and say, hey, I just saw you paid us. I really appreciate that. It makes a big difference to our business, and that helps. You can offer them a discount for paying up front. That helps. We've actually got that as a facility in our software where you can pay an invoice. If you're a tradesperson, we have a settlement discount in place where if you pay upon collection of the goods, you're already getting a very competitive price. You're in market trade, and then you're going down by a percentage by paying up front, because it puts money in my bank, and when I've got money in my bank, it gives me options and I choose how to spend it. I don't leave that in the hands of my customers. Finally, If you do have someone that is not paying you on time, that is your fault. If you continue to deal with them, that is your fault. Stop dealing with them or stop crying about it. So that is it. Treat money like blood. Get some money flowing through your business, because once you've got cash in your business, it will give you options and you will really, really soon work out what to do with it. Thank you very much for tuning in to In the Car with Clint, I think number 47. I hope you have a wonderful day. The sun is kind of poking its head out in Adelaide today, and I will chat to you real soon.